The Ulster Football Championship meeting between Armagh and Tyrone, and a capacity crowd saw the game get off to a rather quiet start. But 8 minutes in, playing against the breeze, Armagh brought it all to life.
Nice work by Armagh here, using the wide open spaces of Ulster. Kieran Carr gets back, doesn't stop McQuillan, still going. Lovely football by Armagh, chance, great goal! James Skelton! That falls kindly for Tyrone. Lynch trying to get out. His place is blocked. He manages to get the kick in towards Sean McNally. He doesn't get it. Back to Grimley. The big man in the middle of the park. Still going through. Into Brian Canavan. Flicks it in. And that goes over the bar. The ball eventually comes to Kieran McGurk, down towards McConville. He certainly is a very nippy player. Puts nicely inside Donnelly. And yet another chance for Armagh. Still McConville, a chance of a score. That's a lovely score by the Crossmaglen man. The 20 minutes gone at Omagh. And Armagh will be the team who are pleased so far. Tyrone as yet have really failed to get going, but this is a nice ball through to Kieran Carr, and certainly this is a chance for Tyrone. He blasted it over the bar. McConville is ever busy in the forward line for Armagh, comes out towards him between Donaghy. Nicely done by the Tyrone captain. Creates the space, blocked down. Falls from Mark Grimley. It's well done by the big full forward. In towards Kieran McGurk again, left-footed, his favourite left foot, flicks it in. And that really was a superb score by McGurk. The man who came in to replace Declan Canavan just before the start of the game. He's been known to hit them in the past with that sweet left foot, but that's certainly one of the best so far. Falls for Armagh, on the ground. Harry McClure collects it, looks for the options, gets Paddy Ball. He loses it to Kieran McGurk, and the Tyrone defence open once more. McGurk in towards Aidan Short. McConville again going through. He seemed to be brought down. The referee has run across, given the penalty. And there's a little bit of tension spilling over. Can Skelton save it, or can McGurk score it? Up he comes. McGurk, it's in the net! It's in the net for Armagh, their second goal of the game. 2 goals and 3 points to lead to 3 points. And towards Skelton. And Brian Canavan is free right in front of him, but Skelton goes himself. And Skelton puts it over the bar. Great score by Shane Skelton. 8 points separate the sides, and Armagh have the advantage of the breeze. It's it down towards Plunkett Donaghy, but Grimley again in the middle of the park. Superb in the midfielder. Oh, that was a poor ball by him. To Damien O'Hagan. O'Hagan still putting through. Puts it in nicely towards Kieran Carr. A chance. It's a goal. And if Tyrone ever needed a goal in the Ulster Championship, they needed it now. Damien O'Hagan cutting through, give it into Kieran Carr, his clubmate from Colisland Fena, and Carr right-footed into the back of the net. And certainly plenty of time left for either side to really clinch this match. 25 minutes to go at Omagh. 4 points in it. And here's Tyrone again, down towards O'Hagan. He got the flick, but that was nicely done by Armagh. Kieran Carr once more. Deep in towards Podge Quinn. Quinn's the man who has it. The referee says he was fouled as he got it. And that'll be a free in to Tyrone. Dead straight in front of the goals. That's another point for McCabe and for Tyrone. But Donaghy collected it. He did very well, the Tyrone captain. Still going. Gets the kick in. Towards Carr, flicks it down to McCabe. That's nicely worked by Tyrone. And here's McCabe Speed, the all-star forward. Lovely play by McCabe, a great run. He's still cutting through, and it's over the bar. It's a fabulous score by Kevin McCabe. And the red and white flags are hoisted once more at Omagh. 2 points separate the sides. And towards McClure and Smith. McClure gets it this time. First time ball down towards McCabe and McKenna. Will it fall for McKenna? Has it. Going through McKenna. Puts it back out to McCabe. A chance for Tyrone. And that's over the bar. McCabe's 9th score of the game. Superb personal display by Kevin McCabe. Into McCabe. The ball bounces for Conway. He gets the all-important touch, McGoldrick. Down towards McNally and McCabe. It falls for McCabe. Perhaps a chance for the equaliser, cutting through. And he's brought down, and that will be a free kick for Tyrone. This a chance for the equaliser. The sides are level in Omagh. To Sean Myler. Looks for the space, gets Podge Quinn. And the options are there for Tyrone. What will Quinn do? He goes past Tomas Cassidy. He goes past the second one, still going. Flicks it in right-footed. And that ball is over the bar, and Tyrone incredibly have taken the lead. There's only about 2 minutes left in the game.
Yes, Tyrone, in fact, into the Ulster semi-final once again, where they'll meet either Down or Monaghan on June the 25th. Well, mention of Monaghan, we're joined in studio tonight by their centre-forward, Eamon McEnany. Eamon, you're very welcome to the programme. Tyrone, the winners in that one, is that the way you would have seen that game work out?
I would have expected a very close game, and it turned out like that today. I think home venue and great tenacity and a will to win brought Tyrone to the fore, even though they were 8 points down at one stage.
Sure. Well, now, as I said, you'd have a particular interest in that game, of course, because you're likely to meet Tyrone. That's, of course, if you beat Down in your next match. How are Monaghan shaping up this year in Ulster? You are, of course, the defending champions.
So far, we've been shaping up badly, but I would expect that next Sunday we would put in a better effort, and that maybe we would get our act together like we did last year.
Looking at the Ulster Championship overall, now I know it's something of a cliche at this stage to say that it's so unpredictable, but if you were to look at the teams left in it and taking obviously your own interest with Monaghan, how would you see it working out from this on?
I would see every game as being looked at on its own merits. I think that Derry and Donegal in the other semi-final, that it will be a very close affair because they're neighbours.
It's very hard to predict that one, indeed.
Very hard to predict. I think the same if we get over Down or if Down get over us, no matter who meets Tyrone in the next game, it's going to be very close as well. I think at this stage it would be foolish maybe for me to make a prediction.
Certainly, one that might be thrown back in your face in a few weeks' time.
Definitely.
Anyway. Well, OK, let's broaden it a little bit then, Eamon. The All-Ireland itself. In a word, who do you think is going to win the All-Ireland?
I think the two contenders would have to be the finalists of last year, Meath and Cork. I think that they are there to be knocked, and hopefully somebody will do it somewhere along the line. But I would see them as being the main contenders. If
they're not to be knocked, can you see Cork getting over Meath this time?
Possibly. They've lost 2 good men the last week or two, and I think that'll be a big loss to them.
OK, Eamon, well, thank you very much for coming in to join.
In 1963.